Okay, here we are on the right hand side of the F3. I've removed the wheels and the plastic fender motor cover to make it easier to see. This can be done without removing the wheel or the plastic coverings. To adjust the shock absorber, I'm using a T25 driver, but you can use an Allen wrench or any small screwdriver. And we need to move this adjusting ring by putting it into the hole here and rotating it forward. And what you want to do is rotate it just enough to get some slack in the actual shock absorber in the spring. See if we have movement here. Small amount of movement. Let's go ahead and go a little bit further forward. And there you feel it come loose. And now the spring would actually rattle if you left it in this position. So go ahead and tighten it until there's no movement in the spring itself. Rotate it back up. And it's snug. And you want to do this with the wheels off the ground. You don't want to have any weight of the wheelchair on the shock absorber or on the wheels itself. Using a pair of calipers or a tape measure, you can measure from the face of the adjusting nut to the end of the shock cylinder. And here I have 22 millimeters. This will provide the smoothest possible ride with the stock shock absorber. The Permobil service manual recommends a measurement of 26 millimeters if you weigh less than 90 kilograms or 198 pounds, and 28 millimeters if you weigh more than 90 kilograms. If you have pneumatic tires, the recommended setting will provide a stiff and uncomfortable ride, and if you have the foam-filled tires, the recommended setting is downright brutal. Be sure to adjust both of the front shock absorbers to the same distance so that you have an even ride, and then repeat the same process for the rear shock absorbers, loosening them until you have a small amount of slack in the spring, then tightening them back up until there's not any rattle or looseness.